Walking. Alright? Like I said, it's all about stories. Because I do that for my friends. Alright? And my legs don't stop walking at night. It hurts real bad, so I take a pill. Okay? And that pill has a syndrome, a side effect, that we see on TV, and I always laughed about it before getting to that story. It's like it's excessive gambling. It's one of those, I'm not kidding you. I'm not supposed to go into a casino anymore. Because of that pill, I can get crazy with gambling and losing. I'm not kidding. It's on the pill box, I swear. You guys, I know, it's tricky. So my wife told me, you know what, Arno? You can't do that anymore. So I used to like gambling. I mean, I know you guys, especially the guys, you guys are gamblers, right? Everybody, guys are gamblers, like to gamble. So I got into magic gambling, alright? And when the last time I was able to do a little bit of gambling, I went to the track. I went to the horse track, alright, you guys, and I seen a couple of guys, I checked out a couple of guys, you know, I was looking at it, I was there to get some fun, to have a lot of fun, make some extra cash, betting on the horse and stuff like that, you know, and over there I met three fellows, alright, and I saw three fellows that I observed, you know, as a professor I like to observe stuff, and I saw three fellows, and the first one I saw was he was the Baron, okay, you guys? And it's an old trick, it's an old scam I observed, you guys, that's been there for thousands and thousands of years in reality, alright? And it always ends up the same way, alright? So I saw the Baron was there, and he was there to have some good time and make some extra cash. I saw another guy, another fellow, called the Pigeon. You know, every second as a sucker, every second as a pigeon, alright? You guys, and the third guy, the Shells guy. Okay, the shell man right here. Okay, well, those three guys, those three fellows, you guys, were out to have a good time, have some fun, you know, and make some extra cash. The only difference is that those two guys, the Baron and the Pigeon, want to make the extra cash on the horsey. The shellsman himself, you guys, want to make the extra cash on the pigeons. Not on the horsey. They still want to have a good time, alright? So it worked out like that. The guy was walking with the glass. I asked her for a glass, she didn't give it to me. And he's like, hey, shells game, you guys. Anybody wants to play some shells? Anybody wants to play some shells, you know? And the Pigeon, the Baron, they want to play some shells. You know, they think it's going to be fun. They can make an extra $100 quickly, you know, and have some fun. So let's get some shells out, you guys. It's a friend of mine that makes those shells. Alright, his name is Black Fox. I don't know if you heard of him. Anybody else heard of Black Fox? Yeah, he's the one that makes the shells for Bob Sheets and all those guys. He's a really good friend of mine. Comes like once a year at my place in Scottsdale, and we do some party and we talk magic basically. And it started like that. So you have the Baron, the Pigeon, the Shellsman. And the Shellsman starts just simply like that. He said you have two empty shells, right? And one shell with the P. The goal of the game is to look not at the empty shells, but at the shells which got the P. It's very simple. You just follow your shells, just like that. The Baron right away knows what the heck is going on, and right away puts some money. Okay? The Pigeon wants to put some cash, but the shellsman said, hey, hold on. One player at once, or you have a double. So it's stopping right there. At that point, the Baron won. Very good. Nice and honest. Well, at that point, the Baron is fairly happy. The Pigeon is insanely happy. He said, man, I saw it. I can do that too. It'll be a very easy 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $100 for me. All right? So he's looking tight. So he's ready for the next one. So the shells guys come back again. And he said, it's very simple, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to look on the one that's got the empty shells. You want to look at the one that's got the P right here. And it's go right there and right there. And at that point, the Baron saw it right there again. The Pigeon wants to go. He says right here. And I know you got to remember, you got to double your money because it takes more it's more dangerous. It says right here. Bad luck for the Pigeon and the Baron. It moved. That proved, the shellsman said, it proves that the eye sometimes is not as fast as the hand. Alright? Before, the eyes was as fast as the hand. He said, you don't want to look at the one that are empty. You want to look at the one that's got the P. You know, it goes real fast sometimes. You want to be very careful because it goes right here, up, right here. The barrel show it this time. It's a little move on the side. Right there is going for it. He thinks it was a trick. Alright? Like most of the people. The pigeon is not so sure. So he's thinking. And he goes right here. He said, hey, he's trying to be smart. He said, maybe there, but maybe he's there where he was before. Big error right there. Because the money is always with the salesman who find it. So at that point, the barrel was out. The pigeon was still on. So the salesman talked to the pigeon. And he said, ladies and gentlemen, he said, sir, I'll make you a deal. Let's do double or nothing, one shot. But instead of using 3 shells, we'll use 2 shells. We'll put that on the side. And he said, on which one do you think is gonna be? Which one do you want to choose? If you were the pigeon, which one you would choose? Right here? Really? You sure? Put it right there. We'll put it right on top of it. And go right here. And that's it. Okay? I didn't even have the chance, that's the end of the trick. I didn't have the chance to actually show you my method.